Wolfenout. It is late, in-game and in real life. I'm on the server, I'm all by myself. Cypher and Darcy just left. Ooh, what's that down there? A road, a tiny little, well, I guess it's not a road, it's just a path. Okay, but there is something I wanted to do. Oh, I already got the stuff. Now, I've been doing a lot of non-magical stuff lately. Because I wanted to get some sorting system and things ready. But today, let's start getting a little bit of Ars Magica going. So we need some blue chalk. And then let's take this down. No! How do you pick it up? Probably need an axe, and I don't have an axe. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me just replace this real quick. Boom. Boom diada. Let's dump this in here for now. Okay, so right here, I believe, is where we're gonna lay down our chalk. I think that'll work. Now, this is going to be our nexus. This will be our, which one is the essence nexus. There's 3 kinds of nexuses that you gain power from in Ars Magica. There's the light nexus, which just slowly, very slowly, gathers power all by itself. Tiny bits. There's the essence nexus, which is this one, which you put stuff into, and it gives you power. And then there's the dark nexus, which kills mobs. Not tower guardians, but and not other players, but it kills a lot of mobs and it converts energy that way. To get it working, we need to use the chalk, the blue chalk, which you saw me make, which was but it was clay, lapis, arcane ash, flint, and paper. And when I laid it down, it made this. And then you have to, on the corners here, you use stone bricks. Is what this is, stone bricks. And then this is the chiseled stone on top. And if it works, this thing lights up and moves or something. So, let's see if it's working. It is not working. That is a shame. I wonder if it has to do with just the placement here. I don't know. So let me figure it out. Maybe we have to. But how do you? Oh, that's it. But now I have to remake my chalk. So let's dig this stuff back up. And let me move it. And let me get the chalk stuff, and I'll be back. Okay, and I'm back. We're going to try. I moved it out a little bit. I think I just made it too small. Where's the rest of my... Oh, did I just use the wrong ones? Yes. So stick it here. I think, yes, I think I just made it a little too small. I didn't get it quite on the edges. So I think it has to be on these edges. I think. It seems like it's too big to me, though. I feel like this is too big, but maybe not. Might be bigger than I thought. Oh, yep, there it is. It's working. Now, to collect energy, we have to you have to dump stuff into it. So watch. And all that just got absorbed. It's all getting absorbed into the nexus. And there's power there, and that power can be used on machines. Now I'm gonna have to cast these. I'm gonna have to make the sense magic spell because let me see. I've got a bunch of this. Let's go ahead and throw some of that in there. Let's see. Does it go in? It does not. But I remember the wiki because it was a bug that the bone meal goes in. So let's try the bone meal. Yes. So the bone meal. Boof. Zapped up. Nice. So let's get closer again. Now we're doing it. Now this takes up a lot of space on this floor. So I might have to do some machines up. I think it says no line of sight. So now we can start making some of the Ars Magica machines and then powering them with this nexus. So let's go look and see what the sense energy spell is. 2 purples, 2 whites, and a yellow. So 2 whites, 2 purples, and a yellow. And we need some paper and a stick. And we need a little bit, so let's real quick. Let's make a few more of these. So we need our yellow, our purples, our whites. We need our spell parchment. Come over here. Sense energy, and it goes purple. Now the reason I don't put the other purple in is because of this. You go, oh look, I just discovered something. I think I already have Talons of the Wind up here somewhere. If we go through, pretty sure I learned that one. Talons, did I? Am I going to have to remember this one? I swear I learned this one. What's this? Clairvoyance. No, maybe. I swear I did. Chainlight, Enderbolt. There's a lot of some of these I just haven't made yet. Chrono Anchor. Instant Frozen Path. Huh. Have I not gotten Talons of the Wind yet? Huh. I'm going to take it then. And let's get another purple. I don't know. I don't see it up there, so I might forget otherwise. So I'd rather make it now. That's why I do it that way. Again. Oh, and then I need the sticks and the paper again. Sorry about that. Forgot. I just used that up too. So let's get that going. That's why I like to do them one at a time, because then you have the opportunity to discover something. And purple. And that should get us sense energy. Nice. Is there really 0, 0, 0? Okay. So how do we do this? There we go. So you see it's got 1% of its total energy in there that it can hold is all that's in there. Because now, of course, the more valuable the item you stick in there, the better, of course, you get. So let's get let's take all that gold. I'm going to take a stack of this. Let's go ahead and get several stacks of coal. And let's go. I don't want to use any diamonds right now. I don't have a lot. So, and let's select right here. What is that? 15,560. And then we'll throw in a gold. Not my sword. Luckily it didn't eat that. Throw in a gold. And then, what was it? Oh wow, look at that. It was over. Gold's good. And then, so 17,660. Yeah, okay, so that is good. And then coal is 18,160. 18,320. So it's the least, obviously. So let's throw that in there. Let's throw all that in there. Let's throw that and that all in there. And then when we cast our sense energy, we're up to a whole 6% of our total. Yahoo! 6%. But all right. So now there's one machine. There's several things I want to make and try out. But I'm going to find the one I'm looking at right now, and we'll be back. Okay. So let's see here. I think I got it. Let's try it out. So we want to put the obsidian in the middle. We have obsidian. And then we get 2 red wool. And then I think it's just planks. And we get a magic fabricator. Let's set this sucker down right here. Now it can pull. There, you see that? It's charging up. So if we cast Sense Essence on it, it is filling up as it's being powered from the nexus here. It's powering up. Look at it go. Look at it go. Okay, so these are for like some sort of focuses you can cast. Now you can put stuff in here, apparently, and then have it make stuff for you using essence. So like put that in and you want a button, it's going to cost me 15 essence. There we go, just cost me 15 essence. I just made a button. Okay, so stick that like that. Now if you put a chest next to it, if you use the redstone signal, so say I put that in there and we go like that and it wants a button and I click this. See how I just got that button? It just shot the button out at me. And if you have a chest next to it, it'll just dump that stuff into the chest. What's the energy on this one? Okay, so I'm not exactly sure the limits of this thing. So like if we... Like, can you just say, I want a diamond? Make me a diamond. Can it do that? I don't know. Like, oh, the wood's still there. Like, I want a diamond. Can you just make me one? Ah, no. So you can't just... It has to be a recipe of some kind. And then it can make it. Just trying to think of something like... Something valuable. I don't have enough diamonds to make a diamond brick. What about like an iron? Or can if I put this in there and say make me iron bricks, will it do that? So it has to actually be a recipe of something. Okay, so there you go. So it costs 6,750, and I can make a block of iron. Of course, this does not have that much. So it only works with recipes, but you can use it. It's just slowly powering it up, but you can use it to just sort of fabricate things, apparently. Yes. Of course, this room is not going to be big enough. We're sort of scattering stuff around to try and fit things in. But so here we go. This is it. This is the start of... I'm going to do one more stack of iron. Let's do a little bit more. This is the beginning of Ars Magica power, and there's a few other there's more Ars Magica blocks. One of the things I'm excited for is the ability to, you can make like teleport things, and that's way cooler than the teleport I have now with the teleportation stone. That's not very it doesn't feel as magic-y as like this would feel. This feels like it would be a lot more magic-y to have this set up and powering some portal. That jumped us up to 11% in here. Nice. Oh wow! Look, I'm getting mana regeneration on it. Yeah, I knew that happens if you have like over 10% or something, you get mana regeneration near it. And this is up to 15%. So it's not very fast. It doesn't fill up very fast, but yes, I don't even know what some of the other ones are. I don't. It's like this thing, not the calcinator. Calefactor. This thing does something. I'm not sure. Then there's like an essence thing that allows you to make the essences. Like I've been finding some essences. The essence conduit. I know the refiner. I think that's what it is. The essence refiner allows you to craft all these essences right here that you can use for spells. And then the essence conduit, I know that one is like the power line. So I think this only reaches about 10 blocks. So if I wanted something running out there, say, and I'm like, you know, I want this to be powering something I've got going outside, I'd have to run these, what are they, the essence conduits, and they'd be like power lines. It would shoot along there, and I don't think it said line of sight not required, so I think it could shoot through walls. Not 100% sure. But then it would shoot through, and you could have this lines of power. Skeletons out there. These lines of power traveling through. And you'd be able to power things up. So that's kind of cool. We just have to figure out exactly what we want to do with this thing is all. I just don't know yet. And this thing, I was hoping it would be something like you could just throw a diamond in there or something. I'd be like, yeah, ka-chunk, nice. Oh, a diamond? Oh, yeah, that's cool. I got diamonds. But apparently that is not the case. You can just use the recipes to make. So if I went like this, I want stone bricks. Oh, is that already stone? No, isn't that a stone brick? It doesn't do stone bricks, huh? It doesn't do stone bricks. That's the right recipe, right? Cobblestone, 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 cobblestone. Nothing. Huh. Interesting. I think if I did that. Sticks, yeah. It costs 180 for sticks? Oof, expensive. Oh, coal here. Nothing. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what recipes I would necessarily be wanting to use on this. Like, what do I so desperately need that I want to... What recipes do I so desperately need that I stick it in here to make it for me? Like buttons? Why would I use that when I can just make them anyway? You know what I mean? Unless you're mass producing something, I guess. I'm like, I need a ton of something, then you come in here to do it? Alright, let me figure out a few of the other machines and see if there's anything we want to make. And I'll be back. Okay, so we're back. And what I want to try to make is the calefactor, which is apparently, it's like a stove. So let's get that in here. It's like a magic stove. And we don't have a magic stove yet. So let's bust that out. And it was smooth. It's a lapis, smooth stone, redstone, and 1 vintium dust. Nice calefactor. Let's stick that. For now, we'll stick it right here. And there it goes. It starts getting the power too. Nice, nice. And so you put something in here that you want to cook, like cobblestone. There it goes. Cooking up. Now you can make it faster, apparently. I don't know what this bar is. Boom. Smooth stone. Now you can make it faster by making some focuses. So if we put some charge focus in it, which is 2 glass surrounded by a focus, which is a lesser focus surrounded by redstone, which is a piece of glass surrounded by gold nuggets. So let's do that. Move that down here so I don't have to move. So we'll do this, and we go like that, and we get our glass. And that gives us the lesser focus. And then if we surround that like this by redstone, we get a regular focus. And then if you just surround it by glass, we get a charge focus, which allows it to go faster in this case, in this particular machine. So if we stick one piece of... I think it's going a lot faster here. Burning through that, like that. But it eats up more essence if you do it that way. And so you can make like 3 of those, or you could make a mana focus, which decreases the amount of mana required. The essence, it decreases the essence. But you know what? I right now want to... Was it a piece of glass surrounded? Let's make another one of these ones, and let's speed this baby up. And then it was just glass and glass. And if we stick that puppy in there, and we'll stick the sand in there and see how much faster it goes. Look at that go. Even faster. That's not bad. Not bad, right? What? This must be full? Sense energy? 80%, but it stopped coming to this one, and it went back over to this one. And then, was it just 2 of these? We'll go ahead and make 1 of the mana ones. And so it's the focus by the Ventium dust. So we make 1 more focus. Let's do this. So 1 more regular. We take the lesser focus. We beef it up. And then we take our Venium dust. Yeah, mana. Look at us. We're doing magic. And we stick that in here, and so that won't help our speed, but it decreases the amount of essence required. And there it goes. Look at it go. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, magic oven. And Thaumcraft has an oven too that I've unlocked research for. That one's kind of cool too. But how come it's now using? How come it went back to this one? And it's charging that one up. We don't have a lot. Like, it's only at 10%. I think it holds 1 million, right? So we got a lot more we could shove into this thing. Cool. And I don't... Now there's, like, casters that you can put spells in, and it will cast a spell on you. There's things like detectors that can detect people or monsters depending on what focus you put on there. Items. There's the keystones that you can use to make teleporters that are powered by this thing. So this is kind of cool. I like the Califactor. Let's see if there's anything else that I'm interested in right now, and then we'll come. So I'll come back. Okay, so I'm back, and I've figured out what I want to do, and I did some testing to make sure it would work, and how I needed to go about doing it. So let's go about actually doing it. So what we need, well, we're going to need a few things. First, we need an Ender Pearl, and we need to take the Blaze Powder and turn that into an Eye of Ender. We're going to need that. We need to make Keystone. We're not ready for the Keystone yet, but let's get that Essence Conduit. And we need Ventium Dust and the Smooth Stone. So I believe I have that right there. Smooth Stone. This gets us one of those Essence Conduits that I said is like a power line. We'll need that. And then we need one of the crystal pillars. Now the crystal pillar, stone, diamond. Okay, I have to use a diamond for this. It was like that. Now I'll put the diamond in. The crystal pillars I didn't talk about. But when you notice when I click on these things, it says how much essence and how much deficit there is. Deficit is bad. It's like a bad buildup of energy, and if you get too much, these things can explode. And so it depends on how much power they're sucking out. But that crystal pillar, if you put it next to, say, like these can build them up too, is that if they're powering a lot of power coming through it, you throw one of these next to the item, and it can help suck out some of that deficit. Okay, so now we want to make the keystone. And to do that, we need 2 pure essences. So we need, I think, 2 of the. You need to combine like a bunch of these essences together. Oh, and I'm full right now, so let's just take that. I got the water. Did I get the magma? No. Ice, plant. I think that's everything. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and just let me out. Okay. Yeah, so now that we're here, let's look up. I want to try to start building these portals. So we need a keystone receptacle, which you can see is the Eye of Ender, bricks, 4 Venium dust, and these pure essences. I think I grabbed everything. So we need water, you need fire, you need lightning, you need, what is this? That looked like ice. You need the earth. You need the magma. You need, did I not? Come on. Did I not grab this one? Seriously, I grabbed arcane, but not that. So arcane can go back in. Which one is that? Do I not have that one? What is that? Arcane Essence. I had Arcane Essence. Oh, Arcane Compound. Oh. How do I get Arcane Essence? Ah, dang it. I don't have any Arcane Essence in here. Oh, I do have Arcane Essence. Oh, God. I was going to say, I thought I had every essence. I thought I'd found a bit of every single one. So let's do this real quick, and then we're going to have to wrap this episode up. Now, one portal isn't going to... One portal doesn't do any good because you don't go anywhere. But obviously, I want to get multiple portals. So I have the bricks. So we'll stick 2 bricks like that. And I don't have the Ventium dust. Okay, so let's check that out again. So let's get the stone bricks. We've got our Ventium dust. We've got our... So I'm going to have to make one of those essence makers because you're going to run through the essences I've found fairly quickly. Alright, keystone receptacle. Very cool. Now, let's go build our portal. Now, they're huge portals. The only place I can build it is on the top floor. Only place big enough. So what we'll do is we need one of these chiseled bricks. And you surround it with stone bricks. And then you go up. You have... Can I do it? I can't... Yeah. You have to go up 3 high. There we go. Yay. Okay, and then at the top you need stairs facing out. The stone brick stairs. So let's... Not like that. That is not how you want them. So let's... This is the cool way to do it. We did it? Nice. Making everybody sick. Everyone's like, stop jumping. I get it? Alright, and then we stick our keystone receptacle in the middle. Okay. No power, though. We have no power because it's too high. So line of sight isn't required, but from there to here, it's too high, which is why we made an essence conduit and a crystal pillar. Now watch, I will set the essence down, and there it goes. Now when you scan it, though, look, it is heating up. Heating up bad. Quick, quick. Ooh, did you see it was turning red? Now it's not, though. Because it was feeding so much power, it was having to shoot through this thing. And you can see it's like hitting this thing. I don't know if those ever break or not. But it was so much power shooting through there that it was going to basically destroy that thing. So then you come up here, and if we we can see this thing is slowly getting energy. Okay? And then you right click up here, and the portal opens. Now I don't have anywhere to go. Ooh, I went nowhere. There's no other portal. Now, at this point, portals, if I made portals like this, anybody could access them. So anybody could walk in another portal and be able to pop out this portal. But if you take a keystone and stick it in there, one of these, which requires 4 iron, 4 gold, and a Ventium dust, that allows you to take the runes that you make for the spells and make a combination. And then if you put it in there, the only way that someone could access that portal, come out that portal, is to have the same have a keystone with the same combination in it. And if they did, then they could actually... So I could have like portals. I could have this portal here that has no keystone if I wanted to. And then I could have portals set up around the world for me to go to. But I could have maybe like that treehouse base. There I don't want anyone to be able to teleport to, so we have a keystone there. And then only you couldn't get there through this thing. Of course, I'd want to put a keystone here. I don't want anybody getting into my base. They're like, oh, I just found this teleporting thing, and I was able to get in. Now, this is working, it looks like. Everything's good. Okay. Of course, the problem is, this will probably suck out all my power. it is beginning to. So that's, you know, that's going to be one of those things that's going to be like, how do I maintain the power supply in this thing? Because it's going to be huge. Regular seeds we could try. Let me throw in some wheat, see if that works. I'll throw in. This is probably a minuscule amount of like that little bit, the gravel, cobblestone. It's probably like that is probably just crap. So but let's throw that in. Let's throw that in. The sand, the gravel, that. And I think then did it all go in? It did all go in. Oh, and that sand. Nice, it all went in. It didn't help much, I'm sure. But it helped a little bit. So now we have some magic power going. Very cool. You can see it shooting up here. We're at 7%. The other cool thing is you can get a chest now. Right here, keystone chest. How do you make that? Wood, runes. And that's it, huh? And then it's the same thing. I'm not quite sure how that works, but you have a keystone so that nobody could open that chest unless they had the proper keystone combination. So you can, so you kind of have like security chests, sort of. So we've got an oven here. We've got this sort of like a automatic crafting table. It's sort of what this is, an auto crafting table. But it uses magic essence instead of power, say, like electricity. And we just have to figure out how to keep this thing fed because you can't build solar panels and have that thing work. No, this thing we have to keep supplying it with goods. We have to throw crap into it. Like I said, I don't want to use any diamonds yet. I don't know if nickel, I don't know like if this stuff will go. So I'm just going to chuck a bunch of, this will be it. I don't want to use too much. This is why the quarry can be good, because I can just get lots of like cobblestone and just crap like that I'm like, I'm good. I don't need all that. And then, look at it go. And I was going to use this gold, so I'm just going to toss that in. That'll be a big boost. Gold seemed to do very good. Detect energy. Got us up to 13%. I love how this looks, too. Just rotating. It's very cool. Now we're getting more of a magic-y feel. Because the tower, so see, I'm trying to keep tech out of the tower. The tech, I can be a techno wizard. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But the tech is staying. Of course, you know, if you want to build more of these, you gotta think about it. If you want to build more portals, I have to power them, don't I? So I would have to set up power places like everywhere I have a portal. That kind of sucks. I wonder if you could teleport to it. You just couldn't teleport out of it without. So I could go there, but I couldn't get back. So just setting up random portals around the world isn't necessarily a great idea. Unless I don't plan on going there too often, right? And then I could do like the light nexus, which just slowly generates essence on its own, just very slowly. But then you, whoa, creeper, right? And then, so I guess it would just depend on how often how much of a portal. Like if I was going to set a portal up, a thermal with armor. Like if I want to set up a portal at my other base, well, that one would be worth having a power supply there, and then being able to be able to teleport back and forth using the portals, the more magic-y portals. I mean, you can't hide these portals. There's no hiding this gigantic monstrosity here. So I'm gonna do that, and then I think I'm gonna keep. Oh yeah, that was what I wanted to. I've got a bunch of flesh. Let's just do that. Right, and then let's go ahead and throw that in and see if it goes in. It does go in. Nice. So just chuck it. It's probably not worth a ton, but it all went in. Yay! And we are trying to keep. I gotta try to keep it fed, keep it hungry. But folks, we're definitely over the end of this episode. We've gone past. It's over 30 minutes, and my videos have been getting really, really long lately. I've noticed, and I apologize for these. I don't want 40-minute videos. I get that that is a bit long. So we're definitely going to end this now. Thanks for watching, and we've got some new stuff to explore. We got the oven, we got the teleporter, we got this like auto crafting table type thing, and yeah, and we'll have to explore from this point farther. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.